A little bit heavy, but I don't think that's going to be bad to load in and out of a pickup at all. Well, folks, it didn't work. It did. It's not real fast, but I don't really think I want to go very fast. In fact, it's almost too fast. It's alive. The plastic sled here is pretty darn slick. It's hard to stand in. I'm going to have to get a piece of expanded metal as a grate or something to bolt down in there to give you a little more traction, because it's hard to tip over. The other trouble I got is my throttle cable I bought is too small, too short. So I'm using a piece of string for right now. And actually, that's not that bad of a way to do it, because if I wind that up, let's see, if I wind that up, that pulls on the gas. So, but this is what I'd rather have. It's a little bit easier to let off of. But I got bicycle grip handlebars for both sides. This one I had to take off because of the string. But finally got the handlebars put on. That was a little more difficult than what I had thought, because I didn't plan it all that well. There's this green plate is behind this one, and it didn't give me enough room to slide the bolt in, and you can't get in there anymore to drill it out or anything, so I had a little bit of troubles. I put a block here so the handlebars fold back to that block. They will. I'm hitting on one bolt. I didn't get this quite square. Have to grind that off just a little bit. But these will fold forward like that for in the back of the truck. The hitch I made for this sled was actually really simple. It's just a ring and a bar to a couple of eye bolts. So fire it up and show it off a little bit. It's hard to do on the ice, so I'm going to have to do something a little different there. Put some skids of some sort under that sled. But uneven ground too. It's going to take some getting used to. It is a little bit tippy. It's not super fast, but it's going to get me up and down the mountain, I think. Like I said, I could go a little bit better if I could stand in that sled easier. I'm sliding around too much, and it's really hard to keep from falling over. So I guess tomorrow I think I got a piece of expanded metal someplace. I'll get some and put it in the bottom of that, and then it'd be a little bit easier to make it work. But anyhow, it's it's alive. Can't wait to try it up on the hill. Make sure it'll even go up there. So the two things I need to fix is get rid of the string and put a real throttle cable on. It goes in from here on underneath the housing here to there. What I bought is a bicycle brake handle, and I'm going to use the cable off of that, but it's not long enough. And I have two of them, so I'm going to try to splice that. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but that's kind of the plan. And the other thing that I need to do is this sled is slick, both on the top and the bottom. I'm going to need to put some expanded metal on the inside of the sled to stand on, and probably some angle iron runners underneath it, because I hit an icy spot yesterday and the sled went sideways and I went the other way and crashed pretty good. So, and on the flat at least, this thing come to an instant stop. I didn't need to have brakes, but on the side hill, or not, well, side hill, I think it's going to be near impossible. I think it's too tippy. But on the steeper hills, I don't know, it might still roll, it might stop. I haven't tried it out yet, and that's kind of the goal for today. But first time up the mountain. I didn't go real far, but I'm up here a little ways. I'm kind of thinking that coming down the hill, I'm gonna want brakes. That is, it does kind of keep rolling going down the hill. But I'm probably, I don't know, I'm at least a mile, maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles from the house, so it didn't take me that long to get up here, but it is definitely not a fast deal. I think I can fix it a little bit with the throttle cable I'm using. It's not quite working right, but it's not speedy, but I think that's okay. I don't think I really want to go that fast. I don't know that I really like that front chain there jumping that way. I might have to put an idler on that or move the deck back just a little bit more and tighten that up again. I tried to film this as I was riding it. That ain't gonna happen. I think if I rig up a mount on the handlebars or something, it'll be bouncy, but I might be able to do that. When Pepper, my old dog, died, I told Cindy I didn't want another dog, and if I did, maybe get a couple of sled dogs so I could run my traps with a sled dog team. So she brought home Lily. I guess she's my sled dog. Uncle Bill just came by, so he's got to give this thing a try. Told him not to tip it over, so he's kind of going extra slow, I think, but it's not a real fast thing anyway. Uncle Bill of the Yukon. Well, I made it home, and first test run I would say was a success. It's not, like I say, it's not real fast. It's not Gonna take you a million miles away from home, but it's gonna do what I need it to do, I think. I'm gonna have to iron out some bugs though. The throttle cable I don't think is working right. Piecing it together that way didn't really work. I don't think I'm getting full throttle, so I'll probably get a little bit more speed out of it. I put a piece of plywood, particle board type plywood, in the bottom of that for a little more traction. I'm going to have to bolt that down or put some expanded metal in there, which I think I'll probably do that. Some skids underneath, probably on the ice. That sled wants to slide back and forth, makes it really hard to steer. Another thing I noticed coming down the mountain, I found that ratchet strap up there. And coming down the mountain, some of my pop rivets have rattled out already. So I'll have to replace those with sheet metal screws. But so far I'm happy with this. The wheels and things, the track stayed on straight. It didn't slide off like I was kind of halfway thinking it might. I did screw up when I bought that, what do they call them, a torque converter. This piece right here. When I bought that, I didn't realize there was a bigger size, and I should have bought the bigger size. So eventually I'll probably have to replace that. Somebody on YouTube in the comments suggested I looked up Track Sleds of the North. It's a Facebook group, which I don't like Facebook, but I looked it up and there is a lot of info on there. I wish I had known about them before I started this, because there's a lot of good information on there. And one guy was telling me I'd probably burn up belts pretty fast with the size I got. This is a 30 series, and I guess I needed the 40 series. There's my phone, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.